Hello, hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Bonnie Productive. Well, Bonnie Prodanovic I am now, not anymore productive. Okay, and thank you for watching my videos, and I hope that you're having a good night. And yeah, let's get started. I think if you do like watching travel videos, you will like this video, and don't forget to thumbs up my video if you like it, and you can always subscribe to the channel if you want to get more. So I'm going to talk to you about travel that I have done when I was 27 years old, which was my first independent trip, and it's called Contiki. Now, there is interest in this area, and I have experience in it, and that is why I have decided to do this video. Sometimes in your life, time comes when you just can't do things with your friends. Or you can, if one friend is available, they can go with you and join you on the Contiki Tour, why not? But Contiki is good also for solo travel. So, because you will be on a tour and you're with a tour guide, and it's safe with a tour guide, somebody knows where you are and what is happening, and you have people to talk to and to do activities with. While you're totally solo, it's a bit boring. It depends if you're extroverted and confident to talk with other people. If not, you can just be a quiet person on Contiki Tour, there's no shame. And I will show you how what I have got at Travel Expo. Contiki bag. Well, I use it as art now, but it's called Contiki Travel with No Regrets. And it's got this at the back, and it's a bit old now. I have gone to the latest Travel Expo, and they did not have the bag. Now, tip one that I want to tell you about Contiki is it does require a bit of a fitness level. If you first want to do it within your own country or closer to home before you go internationally further away, it's fair enough, that's what I've done. I have done it across the Northern Territory, and travelled from Darwin to Alice Springs on a Contiki bus. And it does require a bit of fitness level and a bit of group walking, which is a bit of a problem for me now, but back then it wasn't, and I'm hoping to build up my fitness level. I'm getting there to that point where I can do another Contiki or a top deck tour. And what is top deck, I will talk to you about that in another video, something very similar. But people always ask me, what is top deck? So Contiki does require a bit of fitness level, and try to get in shape before you do it, because there is long walks and very comfortable shoes. There is walks around for just tours. There is a lot of sitting on the bus and relaxing, and sometimes you get a bit stiff when you sit on the bus for a long time. Assess your fitness level and your social confidence level, and if you think it's for you, go for it. I had my concerns before I have done my tour around the Northern Territory, and I thought, what if people steal my stuff? No, don't worry, they're not going to steal your stuff. I have shared the room with so many people, and it was just great. I wasn't bored for a second, and I have a bit of a bored brain. Yes, you will not be bored, I can tell you that, and people do not steal your stuff, but do keep them safe, and do not show off if you have any luxury, like how much money you have or anything like that, then they won't be tempted to. But generally, people travel from America to Australia, from England to Australia, they have more money than you, honey. They're not gonna steal all your stuff. So that was one of my worries. What if people steal my stuff when I share a room with them? No, don't worry about that. And if you have shared the room and had good experience, you can comment below. I will show you something else. I have Contiki books where you can do all of your research. It has Europe, all different prices. Australia, I have picked it up all at Travel Expo. And you can even get it from the travel agencies, although sometimes, yeah, this is India and Asia, Contiki. And pretty much dates are the same each year. It's just, if you have last year's book, check that on the internet. You can even book it online yourself, so that they don't try to get extra stuff for you. I'm a trained travel agent that have qualifications for that, and I believe that most people book online these days. It's not a good thing to say, but So what did we talk about? Fitness level, no stealing, it's safe, you won't be bored. Tip number 3 about Contiki is that Contiki is just a word. People think that all of this and that happens on Contiki, that it's like a Love Island, I don't know. But Contiki is just a word. It's just a word for group travel, basically. They do get drunk in bars, but they do not leave you alone. If you are in a bar and you want to go home, let's say at 10:30, because you want to sleep in before you go on your next road trip, fair enough. You can always find a reliable person in the bar and go with them, or even Uber it. But in the outback, they actually party where the hotel is. In the hotel, so you don't have to, you can just go to sleep when you want to, you know what I mean? And it does get a bit groupy sometimes. It did in my Contiki, but I'm not that much of a groupy person. I like to socialize with everybody and get to know everybody. And sometimes certain people did not want to sit with certain people because of some drama or whatever. But when I'm on a holiday, I don't know if you are the same, I just don't like to have drama. I have enough drama in my real life. I do not need it. So tip number 4 is you need spending money for your activities. Breakfasts are included, some lunches at tours and this and that, but dinner is not always, and the activities are not included. So you need spending money, and once you've paid off for your tour, don't think, oh, that's it, everything else is coming with it, because it's not. Make sure if you have never been on Contiki, you can do a shorter one first. There is options with the length, how long you want your Contiki tour to be. You can go for a week, 5 days, if you want to see something like Ezrock, or if you want to just explore the Gold Coast and not go to Sydney or whatever. You can try a shorter one, see if you're comfortable with it, and if you're comfortable with it, then you can expand the next time. If you decide, Contiki is for me, I will do it. So yes, that is tip number 4, and the last tip, number 5, is I can tell you that you are spending a lot of time on the bus. Make sure that you can handle not going to the toilet for 2 hours at least. When I was on Contiki or any bus tour, I go to the toilet before the bus goes, even if not necessary, just to make sure that if I don't need it in the next, let's say, 2 hours, they do stop each 2 hours, because a lot of people do drink a lot of water and alcohol and this and that, so they have to, they don't want accidents on the bus. But yes, make sure that you can handle not going to the toilet so often. And if you do mark yourself as that you've got everything that I said on the list, well, look into it, research it, get these booklets, pick if you want a shorter or a longer Contiki tour, and try saving, and it's always cheaper than going on a totally solo trip, and your friends are not always available, and you can make great friends on Contiki even though you might not see them in real life again, but you might meet them or visit them or something like that. Stay in touch on Facebook, see their Instagram photos, da 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 da. It is up to 35 years old. Do it when you're younger, because when you get closer to 35 like I am now, you think, oh, that's not for me, Top Deck is for me and other tours. So yes, don't run out of time, live life and explore, and like and thumbs up my video. And if you have any travel questions, you can ask me, Bonnie Prodanovic. I am a travel agent and not working yet, but I'm doing travel videos and hopefully getting a job at a travel agency. I wouldn't mind soon. And ta-da! I will see you in my next video, and I hope you all guys are having a good night, and I will show you something that I have made. Check this out. This is my egg clay, and this is my fish that I have made out of clay. Now, ta-da! Ciao Bella!